Last but not least, then, is National 2 West. And we say that for good reason this week because round four certainly delivered on the entertainment front, not least in the Midlands, where Loughborough students beat Camborne 49-31 in an early top of the table battle. Some brilliant tries were scored in that game, and there were tries aplenty between Hornets and Hinckley at the Nest. Hornets found themselves 28-0 down after 29 minutes, but proceeded to score 10 tries to eventually win 64-42. So it was some way for Hornets to register their first win of the campaign. And there was another breathless encounter as well at Station Road between Clifton and Cinderford. Cinderford prevailing in this one 40-36, but it really was punch for punch, blow for blow, try for try in that game between the two sides in Bristol. But it was Cinderford who edged out Clifton, and it's now 2 wins in a row for Cinderford. And after that difficult start to life in National 2 West, after coming down from National 1 and beginning the season with 2 defeats, it's obviously back-to-back wins for the Gloucestershire outfit. So they'll be pretty pleased with that heading into October. So let's just have a look at the table before we go into round 5's fixtures. Loughborough Students' win over Camborne in round 4 means that they're now the only side with 20 points from 20 to their name. 4 victories in a row for Martin Webdale's side. The same can be said for Luctonians in that sense. They're 4 wins from 4 as well. Ryan Watkins' side have made an efficient start to this term, and they were in the mix, weren't they, for the majority of last season, and they are firmly in the picture going into October as well. So a great start to the season for Luctonians. At the other end of the scale, Devonport Services and Hinckley are still waiting for their first victories of 2024-25. Newly promoted Devonport Services certainly haven't been helped by injuries, so they'll be hoping on that front things start to turn around for them, as well as the results on the pitch. As for Hinckley, it's been a very, very frustrating start to the campaign. They've been very good in patches across the first 4 games. They just need things to click, and they'll be hoping that comes sooner rather than later. So let's have a quick look at the fixtures for round 5 then, and one of them that does kind of jump out to me a little bit is Exeter University against Taunton. Both sides obviously have connections to Exeter Chiefs. The university's relationship with the Premiership side is very well documented, and Taunton's links with the Chiefs are certainly there, not least with Ollie Devoto joining the club from Exeter Chiefs in the summer and in his all-encompassing role at Veritas Park. He did start a fly-half, by the way, last weekend in Taunton's 27-20 win over Bourneville, so that will be in a really intriguing game. Exeter University against Taunton. A lot of little subplots and friendships probably on show between those 2 sides. Elsewhere then in the division, Loughborough Students go to Bourneville. Loughborough looking to make it 5 from 5. Bourneville do play on an artificial surface as well as Loughborough, so expect expansive rugby over in the Midlands for that one. Camborne take on Hornets, with the hosts looking to bounce back after last week's loss to Loughborough. Cinderford are at home against Devonport Services. Hinckley take on Clifton. As we mentioned, they're looking to try and get off the mark this weekend. Macclesfield are the latest visitors to Mortimer Park to take on Luctonians. Mac coming from behind last week to earn themselves a 34-all draw against Old Redcliffians to continue what has been a pretty positive start to life in National 2 West for the Cheshire outfit. And Red Roof, off the back of that excellent 45-30 victory over Exeter University, they take the trip to Scotland Lane to face Old Redcliffians.